The best things that have happened in my life came when I allowed myself the positive side of what if. What if I changed my major from education to professional writing and went into a career with an English degree that wasn't teaching? What if I went to college? What if my best friend Steph and I became roommates junior year? Those things changed my life. I now have one of the best friends I could have ever asked for because we moved in together that one year and bonded so hard. I have the best career path. I learned so much. I went into marketing. I decided, what if I got my master's and now I get to use that in my poetry career? What if I moved to Des Moines instead of New York like I had planned after college? My whole life changed because I moved to Des Moines, because I found spoken word here, because I found people here. My opportunities came from here. The life I built for myself came from here. What if I wrote and published a book? What if I self-published another book? What if I made a book tour? What if I made an even bigger book tour? What if I went on a 2-year book tour? What if anything Caleb and I have done together? What if we started Poetry Potluck? What if I brought him along to help me run Blackberry Peach? What if we started the Iowa Poetry Network? What if we started an Iowa Poetry Slam team? All of these things happened because there was a positive side of what if. And I'm thinking about that now because what if I applied the positive what if to my healing, to getting out of my depression, to feeling better and finding my spark? What if I actually found my spark? What if I put clothes on? What if I actually go to the grocery store, which is what I'm waiting to go in and do? What if I made myself a meal that I enjoy? What if I washed my face today? What if I sat outside instead of sitting in my bed? What if I read a page instead of scrolling a page? What if I spent 20 minutes revising a poem that I revised this morning? That poem is now 20 minutes further than it was. What if there was more after all that I have endured? What if the big positive things waiting for me are things I can't even dream of yet? What if?